All right, Shalom. Kol Haloyim Wahawad La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Bahashem Racha HaKodash. Double honor being to the head elders, who are the apostles and bishops, the great millstone, and Shalom to you, Akim out there in like mind. Push this word in sincerity and in truth. Welcome to another installment of Book of Job. We're going to be in the 18th chapter today, where Bildad speaks of the wicked. And Lord willing, we get some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding concerning the wicked. All right. Then answered Bildad the Shuhite and said, How long will it be ere you make an end of words? Mark, and afterwards we will speak. Wherefore are we counted as beasts and reputed vile in your sight? He teareth himself in his anger. Shall the earth be forsaken for thee? And shall the rock be removed out of his place? Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. You see, this Edomite, his light that he puts for darkness is going to be put out. All right, meaning this devil has an end, and his end is near, is manifest right now in these days. We're in the latter days. All right, the end of an age. The end of an age, which is a rulership, an uninterrupted rule, per se, because the so-called white man did have an interrupted rule during the Nervan Antonine dynasty up into the Dark Ages. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. Yeah, because this so-called white man desires in prophecy in these last days, to have total control by way of a system, all right, that's going to put everybody under one umbrella, is this NWO system, all right, which is going to come a micro C-hip, the mark of the beast system. But it's not going to be accomplished fully because Yahweh Shemal Shai has an elect, all right, a remnant of Israel that's not going to be in agreement with this coming system. They're going to rebel against it. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. The jinn shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. Yeah, this is dealing with Yahweh Shai's return, man. The jinn shall take him by the heel, just like it says in 2 Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. When we read for verses, I believe 7, it tells you just like Jacob took Esau by the heel, which is symbolic of pulling him out of power, so is this going to be. And Yahweh Shai is that Jacob that's going to be the beginning that followeth. All right, like the scriptures say, the Lord shall come like a thief in the night. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and the trap for him in the way. Famous verse. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin, even the firstborn of death. See, Yahweh Shai shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. See? The Most High is going to deal with this Edomite by snatching him out of rulership and putting him in chains under Israel. It shall dwell in his tabernacle because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. You see? The so-called white man his rulership is going to be destroyed by fire. His root shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no rest. He shall have no name in the street. He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remaining in his dwellings. Yeah. Isaiah 14:21 says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, man. That they don't rise up and build cities any longer. All right, and then it reads on to say the nephew, because that's part of the seed line of a nation. The men, and the nephews, and so on and so forth, the men of that lineage, all right, continues on through that. They that come after him shall be astonished at his day, as they that went before were affrighted. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, and this is the place of him that knoweth not the Most High, Yahweh Bashem El Shai. You see? So this chapter is pretty much dedicated to, the wicked and their judgment. Has nothing to do with Job. This man, Bildad, is just prophesying. And surely, it's going to come to pass in these latter days concerning the so-called white man, Esau Edom. So that's been Job 18. Lord willing, till next one. Shalom.